I want to talk about something that happens to a lot of advanced English learners, especially if you're a minority navigating corporate America. You feel incredibly nervous on the inside, but somehow people think you're confident, but you don't see it. Let me explain what's actually happening. In my office, I'm one of the few Black women in leadership conversations. Most of my counterparts are white men. When I speak up in meetings, especially to challenge something or offer a different perspective, I notice people get surprised. Not in a bad way, but surprised at how I say it, how I hold myself, the way I deliver my ideas. And here's the thing I realized: I'm terrified on the inside. My heart is racing. I'm worried about how I'm being perceived, but no one sees that. No one. They see someone calm, direct, composed. When you're nervous, you might do things like fidget, avoid direct eye contact, rush your words, or make your voice smaller. But I learned something. If you sit up, keep still, and speak slowly, people perceive you as confident, even if you're shaking inside. The American workplace values this a lot. It's not about being louder or more aggressive. It's about taking up space calmly. Here's what I do. Before I speak in a meeting, I literally sit back in my chair, take a breath, and pause before I speak. That pause changes everything. It tells people I have something worth saying. If you're nervous, you might say, I think maybe, possibly, can we try this? A C2 learner who appears confident says, I see this differently, and here's why. Same English, different delivery. Remove the hedge words when you're making a point. You can be respectful and direct. Americans actually respect directness more than you think, especially from someone who speaks English as a second language and still does it clearly. In my last meeting, instead of saying, this process might be inefficient, I said, this process is creating bottlenecks. I'd recommend we consolidate these steps. Yes, I was nervous, but the language itself sounded assured. Here's what no one tells you. Americans can't see inside your head. They can't hear your thoughts. They only see what you showed them. If you sit calmly, speak at a normal pace, make eye contact, and don't apologize for your perspective, they'll assume you're confident. Your internal nervousness doesn't have to match your external presentation. In fact, American corporate culture, managing this is called professionalism. It's not fake. It's just not broadcasting every doubt out loud. And here's the bonus. The more you act composed, the more you actually become composed. That's real. So here's what I want you to try this week. Pick one moment at work where you'd feel normally nervous. And before you speak, pause. Sit up. Speak in a complete sentence without hedge words. Then notice, what happened? Did people react differently? Comment below and tell me, what's one thing you're nervous about saying at work? Let's normalize this conversation.